All right, guys, so I am back, and I just had my dad out here helping me, and we got the box stood up now, and we got it on some carpet so that, you know, it didn't scratch it or nothing, and we actually didn't bend the little ears at all, or at least not that bad. I mean, they look pretty straight yet, and now this is much more ideal for doing these 4 extractions. So I got 2 right there, 1 right there, and then 1 right there. So I'm gonna get to welding. What I'm gonna try and do, I'm gonna try and weld the nut right here to the outer bit, and then weld the washer to the bolt, and then a nut to that, and hope that it'll come out. Now I gotta be really careful that I don't weld the stuck bolt to the nut. Gotta be very careful that I only get the outer bit. So I'm gonna have to get that all cleaned up, ground down, get all the undercoat and grime out of there. So I got nice clean area, and then should go smoothly. So I'm gonna get to it and let you guys know how it works for me. All right, guys, so as you can see right here, I got the first extraction done. So what I ended up doing, as you can see, I did what I said. I welded, let's see, this is the nut right here. And so what I did, I cleaned it up, welded it to the plate right here, and then I welded a washer and a nut to the bolt and spun it out. So hopefully it's as simple and easy as that for these other 3. So I'm gonna get to it. All right, guys, working on the box here. I started grinding the welds down because, you know, I didn't want them sticking up. Keep this nice and flat. So I got that one ground down, this one ground down, this one ground down, and then, well, ran into some issues on the bottom one. So right there, you see a broken nut and washer, and right there. So the nut itself actually broke, and I had to cut the first one off, and then I tried fixing it again, and it broke again and spun. So I cut it off and pushed it through, so it's sitting in this rail now. And what happened, so, you know, I can weld the collar to, you know, this plate on the box, but it broke right above the threads and spun. So I'm gonna have to hog it out with this, hog it out, and then use this, put this nut in there like that, and then tack it to the edges, and then that's gonna be the replacement. As you can see right there, there's enough to weld it to the side. Hopefully it holds up and is strong enough, but I guess that'll be for the next person to decide. It should work just fine. I don't see why it wouldn't. So this is what I came up with, and this is what I'm gonna do. So now it's time to hog out that hole so that this nut will fit in there, and I can weld it to the sides. So I'm gonna get to that now. All right, guys, so I got that hole all hogged out now, and I got the new nut all fitted in there with a little tack. It is pretty close to being, you know, flush and true, you know, straight and all that. So now I just gotta weld around the edges, and you know, where it's the flat spots, I can obviously get it, you know, a little bit better. And then I want to try and get it nice and hot so that it has some durability and won't break again, for the next person at least. You know, I've haven't had too many issues with, you know, extractions and stuff like that. So doing this should hold pretty good. And then I just gotta grind it smooth. And I know when I grind it smooth, it's gonna lose a little bit durability. So that's why I say on the flat spots, try and get her to really hold, and try my best to stay away from the threads there. So I'm just weld it in now and grind it down. And then when I'm all done with the grinding, I'm gonna go over the rest and give her a little shot of black paint, and then she should be ready to go. And then I can get the truck pulled back into this stall and carry on with taking it apart and tearing it down for the rebuild. So I'm gonna get the box all finished up here and then show you guys it when it's all done. All right, guys, so I got the new nut fully welded in and I got it all ground down, and you almost can't even tell the difference. I got a bolt here, and there she goes. Look, that's right in. So should be good to go. So now I just gotta paint it up and then move it over. My brother's home now, so now I can get the exact like position that I can put it instead of guessing without his truck in here. So that actually works out perfect. So I'm gonna get everything picked up and then move it, and then I can pull mine back in. All right, guys, and there it is, just like nothing ever happened. I got it all covered up, and now don't even know what hit it. It just blends in. So that is all fixed. So now it's time to move on to the truck. But I also have to figure out what my new box like comes with necessarily, and like I don't know exactly what it comes with, because I don't know if I get my tailgate hardware, and I'm almost certain I'm gonna have to take these little flaps off the bottom down there, and I hope it comes with a gas door, but you know, not 100% sure. And then same with this heat shield for the exhaust. So I'm gonna have to look into that so I can know for sure what I'm gonna need to keep. But for now, it's just gonna sit right there, and I should have enough room to pull in still. And yeah, so there you guys have it. Now I'm gonna pull my truck in, and then I'm just gonna call it a night. All right, guys, so I got the truck all pulled in for the night.